And so welcome back to Legacy4ever. It has been quite a while, but we are finally back. If I remember rightly, the last proper episode came out like early December, so it's been like over 2 months since a proper episode. We did have the world tour though last month, which was a part of a 24-hour live stream where I did do quite a bit on the world, so it's not been fully dormant, but it's been more inactive than I had originally planned. Basically, though, things got in the way. Weemed Streets ending, doing a 24-hour live stream, those kind of things kind of just got in the way, and my priorities had slightly shifted, but we are finally back. And, well, let's just get back straight into it, shall we? Let's get back on our world. I did opt to start on the loading screen just because I feel like it was a little bit more symbolic. Yeah, we're back here in the Shitbox. If you didn't see the world tour, what are you doing? Go check that out first. We now do, though, have diamond tools. We did finally get a decent amount of diamonds. We still have 14 left. Not really great on resources or organization at the current moment, and we're going to be changing that today because the shitbox has been outgrown. I have furnaces in the ground and everything, and overall it is a bit minging, if I'm honest. It don't exactly look the greatest. So we're going to be fixing that today, and we're going to be taking some inspiration from the spawn buildings. So we do have some resources over here, just some basic stuff that I think we're going to be using. Haven't actually designed anything, like I haven't been in like a creative test while designing, so yeah, this is going to be kind of unknown, and I completely forgot about that tree. Oh well. Yeah, this is a kind of unknown territory for me today once again, but thanks to us actually doing some building a spawn, I feel like I already know what we are getting ourselves into, at least, so at least we have that going for us. Where's actually really the best place to start, though? That is the question, because, well, I mean, that tree's probably gotta go, but I'm trying to think, do we just take down the shitbox? You know, yeah, I think that's what we do. I guess take one last good look at it because, well, it's going. While this does look a little bit weird, it has to be said, not seeing the shitbox anymore, it's kind of a relief, but at the same time, I do also kind of miss it. Now, the plan I think we're going to start off with, I do want some of you, because I think I am going to reinstate some of these pillars. Like, I know we had one like here, for instance, and I think having that up as well, I think that's a reasonable size. But then, you know, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I think having it 9. Actually, no, we're going to make it 7 wide. Again, I think 7 wide actually. Keep this actually the same shape, ironically. But then we're gonna have it be inspired by the spawn buildings. Yeah, I think this is reasonable. Not sure if we're gonna have actually any windows though. Do we do? I think we do. I'm gonna leave that though completely open for now. Just while we get this into play. And then, yeah, there we go, just like that. So, put this in. Think that. Yeah, like that. Okay. Then, if we get some, I think we're going to do slabs for this. Models as well. And actually, this is going to be a lot of oak. Let's mix this up a little, actually, and add in some of these. Okay. Do that. So, cut. Got that. We'll do that for now and just see what that looks like. Bear in mind we'll have one there as well. Okay. Like that maybe? See, this is the thing. This bit feels weird from up here, which is okay, because like this is going to be a plank anyway. But then from down, from the outside, you've got this like weird one block gap, which doesn't feel quite right. So, if we break you off, do that there, and then add in that extra plank, we'll do them. I think that is going to be reasonable. Well, these are going to be just full blocks, so I might as well save the slabs and only use the slabs for the ones that actually need it. Yeah, they're slabs. They don't need to be slabs at all. This episode's going to be kind of chill because, to be honest, I have not much energy. I've just had an overnight at work, and I have another overnight tonight. Which is all good and dandy. Like I do like doing overnights, but I'm trying to stay up for as long as I can because I have college. Not tomorrow. Well, yeah, it is tomorrow now at this point. Which means that like I've basically like decided like. Well, I don't have to describe it, like, I am so sleep deprived right now. I will put them there just for consistency's sake. Yeah, basically, I finish work about 6. Oh my god, yeah, I forgot about that. Okay. Well, nightmares are a thing that I forgot about. Okay, let's eat real quick. Yeah, so I'm scheduled to finish at 6:15 in the morning, and my bus gets to my normal bus stop at 6:26, but I can catch one at like 7, which does unfortunately mean that I am basically gonna have like no sleep. Okay. The plan here I think is we're gonna just like raise it by 1 in the middle to give it a little bit of depth. But yeah, basically I'm gonna have like no sleep for over a day, and then apparently like my schedule's like got me finishing work at 6 AM, which I mean I'm gonna tell you now I'm not doing that. Like that's not healthy for me at all. So I will not be coming in for that. I mean I already know it won't work anyway. Yeah, that's kind of cute. And then on the inside, I think we'll pop these down in here. So fill in this wall as well, although I do need some more planks for that. Good job, I have some. Probably gonna need more wood though, to be fair. Although saying that, I think we'll pop a 3 window in. I'm not gonna do a window there now though. But I will do one here as well. There we go. Let's get our glass on us. We are gonna mix in these like full blocks alongside the panes for the the depth, I think now. There we go. I'm just gonna dump everything real quick, just because what I want to do, I think, is begin making this. I don't know how to describe it. Like, I guess we need to start thinking about where things are going to go in this section, because I'm going to have the dirt floor. I do really like the dirt floor, actually, so we're going to keep that in. But like, what is this section even going to be? I guess maybe a storage area, but I want to do a proper chest room, so I'm not quite sure. Actually, maybe we don't do the dirt floor. Or maybe we do the dirt floor for this bit, but then have it like transition to proper flooring, because we have the full chest blocks, and that's something we can exploit. Because it was Stampy who I knew who first did this. Well, that I saw anyway, where he had the chests in the ground, and that was when they were full blocks, so like it blended in. Maybe we do something like that? I'm not quite sure. That's at least something I'm thinking. I don't know if we'll do it yet. But then we'll pop torches like so. And then I guess this is like the first section done. The bit that's like the most reminiscent to the shitbox, to be honest. But like, already that looks so much better than what it did before, so I am not complaining on that regard. I think this is where things get interesting, because what I would love to do is have a section going off this way. I feel like that shape just works, and then maybe we have like a little garden here. So I need to have like a door here, and then like maybe a little like balcony-esque garden, perhaps. Let's find our dirt. We can like shape that now. I think we probably do something like that for it, which actually is not that much. We could probably just terraform this. I'm just being honest. Something like that. Just for now, I mean, yeah, that looks a bit shit. Have I got sand on me? Anywhere? If not, it's fine. I'll worry about it at a later date. Yeah, I've got no sand on me. We'll worry about that at a later date, or maybe later on in the episode. I think this is probably going to be a two-parter anyway. I don't think we need sand now. Okay. Then, yeah, we need to, like, have it come this way, I think, which does mean I need to get some dirt, because I need to fill in all this. I also need to get rid of this tree. This is going to be so much fun. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do all of that off camera and get the area prepared for the rest. You could tell I'm sleep deprived. Like, I've not got webcam on. Something I did consider, but my hair's greasy and I'm so sleep deprived anyway. Yeah, this is a chill episode, guys. This is the ASMR episode, the relaxing, lo-fi study beats episode of of the Forever World. But yeah, I'm gonna get the area prepared, and I will be right back when we are actually putting the new I guess starter base in place. I don't quite know what this is gonna be. It's gonna be a home. It may be long term though. I don't know quite yet. I'm just living in the moment, clearly. Okay, just like that, we are basically prepared. I have just enough really to go over the outline. However, I think we are gonna not keep everything grass anyway, so it should be fine. I keep always going for that chest. I don't know why I have more porn. But I'm gonna sort of outline it. So we're gonna have 7 going this way with an entry to this like balcony area like right here. Which then leads into another 7, I'm pretty sure. Let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. And then it's 9 across as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This tree needs to go. Oh well. One thing I have just thought is this tree's probably gonna go as well, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. For now, I want to just like get the bottom layer, I think, because I actually don't know what I'm gonna fill the top layer with. Jeez, this is fun. Right, you can go. Let's get you decaying. Because at spawn it's brick. I don't want to do brick, but I also don't know what I'm going to do here yet, so who knows. But yeah, okay. So then I think we're going to knock you out as well. And then I think we maybe even leave you like completely open plan. I do quite like the idea of having this be open plan. I do want to see though, do I have any spruce? I do not, it's at spawn. I remember having spruce because what I was considering doing was making like a big door using trapdoors. But what can we use to as like a divider? I guess we can use oak planks or oak logs, sorry, as a divider. We'll do it on this one. Keep it in like frame, I guess. Which means we'll also do that right here. Just like that. You're not gonna see that anyway, it's fine. And then yeah, we'll have I got fences here. I do not, right? No. Okay, let's make some. Oh, I need to actually make some fence. Okay. That'll be more than enough. And then, yeah, we just. There we go. Oh, lovely little bit of rain. Nice, cute little balcony over to the scenery. Probably where we'll like start a lot of our episodes, to be honest. Now, what I do for the flooring, I think I'm for now just gonna do planks because I'm not fully sure until we do the actual interior anyway. So with that in mind, we'll like have to worry about it later on. I definitely want to like try and use the chest bricks somewhere, but like I'm not honestly quite sure where just yet. I think it's gonna be one of those things where we like decide probably a little bit later on, like what we do. I also hope it isn't coming through too much on the audio. Let me just quickly bear with. It's gonna get loud, I think. There we go. That should hopefully do the trick. And then hopefully I don't need to up the volume on the video end, but we'll see about that. Just wanted to lower it so that you weren't hearing like the rain coming through twice because of the this is probably like where I should probably mention. It was getting a bit too difficult to use such a small window for the video, so because basically what I was doing was having such a small window tab and then like basically using OBS to watch the video back. Well, to actually play. So I've decided to use a HDMI cable to connect to the TV, and then from there, yeah, basically from there, like I'm playing, but I don't know audio volumes and stuff. So we're figuring it out. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. We'll figure it out anyway. Do I not have another door? I do not have another door. I have to make another set of doors. That's kind of annoying. Oh well. There we go. I want to get the doors in. Like that. Actually, to be fair, yeah, we are going to do that trick with this. So, now, do I do it? Oh, yeah, prayer away. Think I'm going to do like that, maybe? Yeah, I think that's reasonable, but maybe we do it... No, actually, I know. That is 100% reasonable, because... I don't know what that noise was. Nothing's here. Okay, cool. Just because, like, you know, with the overall height of everything. Although, looking at that, I might go 7 high anyway. No, 7 high is going a little weird. Okay, we're doing that. We'll leave it there. This we're going to cover up. And to be honest, what I'm kind of thinking at the moment is we'll do like, see, at spawn, it goes from cobblestone. There's like a little bit of cobblestone, it's mostly smooth stone. I think I want to do mostly cobblestone and a little bit of smooth stone, because the majority of the build was of the shitbox was cobble. So that was like, I want to keep very similar block palettes, I think, for this. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like so. This is where things can get interesting though, if this does not look right. So we may end up having to change this around if need be, but that's okay. We're going to start things off by adding in all of the... I need to do one more. Okay, cool. This tree's definitely got to go though, which is unfortunate. In fact, actually, let's do that now, just so we can get it decaying. But yeah, I can't remember what I was saying, to be honest. Yeah, it's nice to be back on the wood though. I will say, I definitely want to do a better job of balancing both series this year. That has always been a big struggle of mine. Anyway, personally, if I'm being completely honest, struggling to balance multiple series is not a new phenomenon for me. But it would be nice to, be able to have these two series, because Minecraft is still a game, like, I still really do enjoy this game, and, I'm not into it as much as I once was, but, we all kind of move on, we all have different plans in life, different phases and eras and stuff, and I don't know, maybe my Minecraft era is over. I'm definitely in a Mario Kart era now, especially in terms of time trials. But who knows? Like, the way I kind of look at it is like, does it really matter? Like, who cares? We're just here to have fun. That's what I'm here to do. On this series as well. So, and on this channel as a whole. And who knows? Like, maybe I'll get a job in content creation. I have been looking, and there are places going, and it obviously wouldn't be the same sort of kind of stuff, but the fact that I have so much experience in content creation is a huge win for me in terms of getting a job in some form of it. I realized actually that this year marks 10 years, 10 whole freaking years of me making content on mainly YouTube, but I've done a bit of Twitch in between that. We'll do that. Color that up. Yeah, okay. So I'm trying to think how to blend that in. Maybe with some stairs we blend that in. Just kind of what I'm thinking anyway. Yeah, that kind of works, I guess. And yeah, now we need to add in some smooth stone. Just this. Because it is a little bit jarring just seeing all of that full on. Oh, well, yeah, that looks a bit better. I think it'll be a lot better when we actually have windows in as well and stuff, but that is probably not going to be something that actually, we can plan rooms today. I'm gonna try to think because like this house alone is definitely gonna be 2 episodes because I've got to decorate on the interior, which um yeah, it's not my specialty, as most people may already know. Um, I do not enjoy doing interiors. I used to hate them a lot more than I do now as well. Like I'm not as bad at hating them as I used to, but yeah, it's very much a I won't even go as far as say a love-hate relationship. It is just a hate-hate relationship. Me and interiors. But that's okay. Oh, cock. That's the frustrating part. We have no silk touch. Okay, okay. We'll add in that there. We'll do one there as well. Why not? So that is the main walls in place. Oh no, I've got one more to do. Um, we shall see how this goes. It is the month of Valentine's though, and I can't wait because I actually have a Valentine this year. I'm actually in a relationship, so that's pretty cool. You probably saw the video where my boyfriend Gibson reacted to me play Mario Kart Wii, which was hilarious, by the way. I had so much fun going through that again and like rewatching it. In fact, I rewatched it before going to edit it, and I was like, I was in the bathroom running the bathroom, and there was like a bit where it was like, oh, like, you know, she really does love her bananas, and I found that really funny. So I started laughing, and this guy, like, I guess like just like walking by, heard my laugh, just decided that I'm gonna take the piss out of her. Yeah, that's right. Um, is that right? Dude, that's throwing me off. Yeah, no, it is. Yeah, yeah, I'm actually retarded. Yeah, there we go. So I got made fun of by some random guy like crossing the fucking street or something. It was actually kind of insulting, but hilarious at the same time. Not gonna lie. Okay, alright, that's the windows in. Just gotta put the glass in for them. Um, and then I have to like blend it into the ground as well, which is a bit annoying, but is what it is. Yeah. There we go. And then I've got this space here, so maybe we do like like a um oh, what the fuck do you call it now? Like it's like a spinning staircase. I don't know. I don't know what I mean. I'm too sleep deprived for this. Um, maybe we do that. Um, so we'll get some of you, get some of you and you just in case. You as well. There we go. Say we just plunk it here so it's not like too badly in the way. And then we put the first one there. There. So we do that. Oh, that's fun. It's an awkward shape. Is what it is. Oh, that's way too awkward. Okay. We'll do it here. Like so. This is actually gonna like prolong it a bit, but oh, that's actually maybe even fixed it like that. And then I guess we do some stairs to blend it around. I think actually, yeah, we do it like that maybe. So you've got like 2 ways to get out. Yeah, it's ugly, but with some stairs and like to be fair, interior is like not my strong point anyway. Um, I think we have a kitchen like on this side, so say we rip out the floor. So yeah, say like, actually I might rip out the whole of this part of the floor. And then do that as well. So that then all of this whole section is going to be at least sandstone. I think I'm going to do sandstone and smooth stone. Just means getting a shit ton of sand, unfortunately. But that is okay. We'll at least knock this all out anyway. In preparation. Okay. Oh yeah, this needs to go as well. There we go. Just like that we are. We are prepared. I need to get the spruce as well. Which do I do that now? Trying to think how I'm gonna work this out. Yeah, I think I do. I think I'm gonna get the spruce for that if it's that spawn, which I think it is. Which also gives me a bit more time to think about how this like upper section's gonna go. Maybe I'll think of something as well for the walls. I may have to go with wall. I might honestly though go with sand. I don't know. I really don't know what I'm gonna do yet. So I shall be right back once we have a decision made. Okay, so I am now back. The floor is now fully finished, and we have the spruce in place as well for the door. And I've also started to get the edges done now as well. So we have this sort of like barn, pub slash tavern style pattern ongoing. Not sure if I'll keep it here, but this has actually inspired me for something in the inside anyway. Speaking of inspiration, as I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That should be reasonable. And I'm just gonna carry this over now, just so I can at least show you on one side, because I am bollocks. If I am completely honest, I feel like I am getting ready for bed. That is for sure. But can we get one in the middle? Actually, yeah, let's get one in the middle. The design for these sort of walls, I was torn on because I wanted to. I wasn't sure. I kind of contemplated just sand. However, I've had an idea because a YouTuber that I used to watch when I was a kid growing up was Stampy. And what if I took a little bit of inspiration and did some similar wall designs to what he had? So I think that's what we're going to do. And we'll have this kind of pattern, but I don't know actually on this wall now. Maybe this wall we do have like a giant glass window. So maybe this one isn't the best. Although, maybe we do it on that side. Now I think about it though. Maybe that's the approach instead. I'm not quite sure at the moment. So I'm gonna finish this off like so. I'm not gonna worry about like getting windows or anything just yet. Yeah, I do have some logs left. Perfect. Because what I've decided to do actually is I'm gonna scratch this like roof design. We're gonna tie this up, which okay, that's the only problem that we have. So actually, maybe not. What I did want to do was have like slab log, which maybe we could probably do in this section. To be fair, but like it's like the whole way along. Is that gonna work? I'm not fully sure. Let's give it a go, but we have got to think about wrapping up the episode very soon anyway. So we do need some more slabs though, in order to make this work. Although actually we might be able to go with not needing any. So if I do that and just get this, I guess, brief section in. This will help us work out if this is gonna actually look okay to go in the full distance, or whether maybe to do it only halfway. I feel like it would work really well in the kitchen. Yeah, full way does not work, but I think if we were to end it, let's say here, because it's like not the full length of the kitchen entirely, but to be fair, that does factor in for the fact that you have got the staircase there as well. So there is also that. But I think, if I'm being completely honest, I think that will work. And then what we do about here is maybe that. I don't know. And then have it come across like so. Perhaps. No, that'll be a stair. And then boom. Or not stair, sorry, slab. Like so, perhaps. I think. Oh, I need to make more. Just one more set. Where are they? There we go. That is all we need for the time being right now, anyway. Yep, there we go. And then we'll place a few torches in. In fact, we'll actually put one probably right there as well, actually. Right in the center of the staircase. So you've got two ways to come. Not sure if that will stay like that, to be honest. We shall see. But I like on that border. But I think it all depends on what the roof is, while there's like ceiling on that section is. And then yeah, we have the start to the next floor. This is interesting, but with carpet we can cover this up, because I think this section is going to be a bedroom anyway. So that's why I'm kind of thinking maybe we do the window here. Although the window on that side would still be cool. So we shall see. I am going to worry about the interior stuff though. For next episode, I have a lot of work to do off camera, because I don't want to I don't know how to describe it. Like, a lot of this is going to be samey from spawn, because I build in very much a consistent way. In the same way, like, all of my channel branding and like thumbnail concepts and stuff is very similar. And it also applies to college. I'm going to make this all like planks, I think. Yeah, I'm going to make this all like planks. At least just for now. And then we can actually make sure I can get down here. But I think that should do the trick, right? Yeah, it is actually. Yeah, everything's very consistent. I love a bit of consistency. And that works kind of in multiple ways for me, because on one hand it does mean that, like, yeah, you know, maybe I do struggle with like mixing things up a bit, and my creativity is kind of limited to some aspects. Make some torches there, maybe another one there. Well, it's not even in the middle of it really, but that should do for now, I think. Maybe one there, just for now, that one anyway. Do I have any pre-made fences on here? No. I think I have a few spare, but I'm not quite sure if there'll be enough. Let's see. There might actually be now. We'll risk it. But yeah, so like, my creativity is, I wouldn't say limited or like restricted per se. Okay, no, I'm close. But it definitely, I don't know. I feel like sometimes I do very much find myself being like, okay, well, everything kind of looks the same. And that's why I'm trying to like branch this out more. Do I need that there? Can I do that? Okay. What if that's a stair? I mean, a slab would work, but like, I don't know if that's going to look as good. Let's try it. Let's see. Right. Does that still work? No, it doesn't. Okay, so does it have to be a slab, or is that going to be there too much? That is too much regardless. Okay. In that case, we do have to make this way too big. That's unfortunate. Okay, we can do that though. So we do that, and then maybe like that. And then we have to do something just in here, maybe, perhaps. I mean, I'm probably gonna do that. So, well, yeah, we'll just do that. That works. And then probably get rid of the whole line of this, if I'm honest. But I think we are at wrapping up time. So I think what I'm gonna do is I am going to finish off the exterior and like stuff like this like off camera. Loud car going by. I don't know if you can hear any of this. This is actually the like most normal time for me to be recording. Most of the time I record late at night, so kind of weird to be. It's like what 20 to 2 in the afternoon right now, so like cars being loud outside. Cars being loud outside is kind of normal, but yeah. So I'm gonna get the rest of the building done, like exterior wise, off camera, so we can focus on the interior in the next episode, because that is going to be the big task, which I think is going to be a whole episode in itself anyway. Let's try and get a decent vantage point though of the build so far. Yeah, it's going along well. I think I'm going to change that though. I think I'm going to make those like regular logs, like going down, and then maybe add slabs underneath as well. Yeah, I honestly cannot wait for the house to be done. I think it's going to be super cute, and still also very old school, which I love, because like, I don't know, I'm really loving the old school vibes of the world so far. And also how I'm tying everything, like Spawn is very much like the beta world. The house has got Stampy vibes, which, you know, is where I first started. My Minecraft like sort of experience was with Stampy. And we'll have a few probably little nods and references to multiple different other content creators and series and stuff throughout the world in the future. But yeah, you know, gotta start somewhere. But yeah, so this is coming along really well. Got a lot of work to do, but I am gonna get it done. Hopefully, it definitely will be by the next episode, but hopefully it won't take me too long. Maybe I'll like live stream it or something. I really did enjoy live streaming the progress, or like doing Spawn stuff when we did 24-hour stream. So maybe that's what we do. But I have to go through all this as well. Shit, but that's like after we've finished decorating everything, because I don't know where my chests are gonna go right now, and I think it's gonna be upstairs at the moment. Who knows? Who knows for sure? But thank you so much for watching the yeah, thank you so much for watching the return of the Forever World. It has been a blast. I feel like we are properly in the swing of things again now. So yeah, I can safely say thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon for more from the world and getting this starter base. If that's what it ends up being, if it ends up being a permanent home, who knows? You could tell I'm sleep deprived still, because I am kind of waffling. I have like no energy, and then I know I'll have the zoomies. But thank you for watching, and I will see you all very soon.